All right. Welcome to a Sunday night live. Take Automotive. I know it says 20/7. I'm here early. Just can. Gives people a chance to get in and get settled, get comfy, relax, sit back, enjoy the bands. Join in the bands, obviously. Chuck the comments, loads of comments, love comments. Always answer them. Every one of them personally tailored to yourself. So hopefully, if you click that link down below, you'll grant them access and I can see who you are. Hi, mate. All right. Doesn't say anyone's watching. It just says 0. But yet you're commenting. Technical mumbo jumbo. Time delay sucks as well. I hate YouTube for that. There you go. You popped up on the screen now. Thanks, buddy. Do appreciate it. Evening. Hello. Hey up. Welcome. Hiya. Wherever you are in the UK or the world. Well, take Automotive. So if you've never been here before, what we do on a Sunday evening at 7 o'clock UK time usually is I sit here and I talk away to you live. You can ask any questions, send any questions, anything you like. We do have, I'm a mechanic by trade, dabble in the old detailing world, but we do have a detailing expert in the audience as well. Should it be a question that's above what I know, obviously I can give you mechanical advice, no problem. But I am only a weekend warrior on the detailing side of things. So some things are above my sort of expertise on the old detailing bit, but not for mechanics. So essentially, you get to see this good-looking chap. I don't know where the beard's gone. Look, not there. See you now. Anyway, you see me talking to you live, literally live, other than the YouTube delay, which I think is about 10 seconds. I don't think I'm ignoring you out like that. It does take a little bit for it to pop up on my screen, which is where I can't actually see. It's weird pointing backwards at yourself. But nonetheless, here we are, live and kicking on this Sunday evening. The weather's not been the best today. Oh, valeting expert, we could chat. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Mr. B's here as well. We've got Mike Barrington. We've got Paul Watson. Just finished work, Mike has. Hello, good evening. Welcome from all corners of the United Kingdom and indeed the rest of the world. We do get worldwide viewers. I've seen them from Portugal, Spain, Germany. We've gone over to Ireland. Where have we been? India. I'm trying to think now. I was reading the stats the other day on the channel. And yeah, we've been quite far, to be fair. We've been quite far. So hello to everyone. Excuse the Yorkshire twang, if you like, that's coming out of my mouth at the minute. I am well tired. So it does get worse the tireder I get. So I am staring at a massive balloon. It's probably about shoulder height up to me because it was my boy's birthday last week. And it's huge. Yeah, it's massive. I didn't think it was that big when I ordered it, but it is. So hello. Chuck in the comments, chuck in the chats. Let's get this chat rolling rocking and rolling. I have a new cup, guys. I know, madness it is. I've got a new cup. It's been a while. Do you know what? Here it is. Snap-on. I know for all you people out there that aren't quite mad keen on Snap-on, the cup itself only cost me £109 plus VAT. You know what it is. But it's a nice cup, isn't it? 109 quid plus VAT, and you can have it. I know. I got a free set of 10mm sockets with it. 10mm, yes, guys, 10mm. So Snap-on do a kit for technicians, obviously, that consists of just 10mm. Yeah, because everyone knows it's a very popular belief, because it's true, that we all lose our 10mm socket. So this is a little socket rail, a little magnetic socket rail of just 10mm. Always different size, long, short, deep, 6 point, 12 point, knuckles, 10mm. Yes. Do we think that's going to last a year? No, because it's 10mm and they go missing. But yeah, still. So you buy a cup, you get a free set of sockets. Can't be bad, can it? Hello, Jimmy Miller. Nice to see you here, buddy. I am not streaming on the Skoda group tonight. There is a particular reason for that. I want to build the scope on other sites as well. Everyone on Skoda knows they can talk to me at any point, and they do. And I'm well involved in, obviously, the admin part of that. So it's moved on to my personal page, which is going to get a bit of a different audience. It's on the Tech Automotive YouTube channel, which, again, more subscribers, different audience. And then it is on the Tech Automotive Facebook page. Again, there are people from all over the world on that. So I didn't want to do the closed knit because Skoda is a private group. It's very much confined inside itself, really. And I thought I'd try something different. Because why not? Why not? You'll lose them in a couple of hours, mate. 10 mils just vanished. I know. I'm not at work till Tuesday either, so I can imagine they take a walk over the weekend and I'd never see them again. Even though my toolbox is locked as well. Them sneaky little buggers have got away, you know. 10 mils. It's fast becoming 13 mils as well. Honestly, I can't keep hold on them for toffee at all. And you know the little Torx bits? Everyone knows the little Torx bits, because if you've got anything to do with Volkswagen Group, Volkswagen, Audi, Seat, Skoda, Lamborghini, MAN trucks, Scania trucks, old Bentley, T30s. T30 Torx. Wow, everything is held together by T25 and T30. No idea why. And then when you do trim on the inside, T15 and T20. One standard size, guys. But anyway, them bits are a bugger. They get up and run off. I've been through so many T30s, it's scary. And like you say in the comments, Mike, T20 and T25 go missing. They do. Starts at T15. Now, T15 are more for gear selectors. Very, very small bits of trim. Going up to T20, which is your glove box. Bits and bobs like that. And then T25, under trays, arch linings, bits of the engine. Bigger bits of trim, T25. And then T30 are just stupid. T30s everywhere. But they run away. What can you do? What can you do? Anyway, we have fantastic fun fixing cars. We do. Careful not what you will. Oh dear. So this week I have been a little bit vacant. I'm gonna put it out there. It has been a hard week, guys. It has been a hard week. It's been a hard couple of months, to be fair. It's been a really, really hard week. Some really big jobs on at work. Just general feeling a bit run down and knackered. It gets to us all, guys. It does get to us all, unfortunately. So I've tried to sort of recoup as best I can, obviously, while trying to help everyone that I do at the same time. So if I don't reply straight away, guys, it's not me ignoring you. It's not me being rude, nothing like that. It is purely down to the fact I'm either asleep, eating, spending time with my wife or kids. I'm just chilling. Honestly, just chilling. So I'm not being rude. Honestly, I'm not being rude. It's a bit nuts. It is a bit nuts. And work's just very, very busy at the minute. So it seems non-stop. I'm trying to keep consistent with the gym. Because I feel ace after I've been to the gym. It's just getting that initial motivation to get to the gym after you've done 9 hours at work, balls out, the whole 9 hours, no breaks at all, fixing cars. I know, right? Sucks. And No, I haven't been out cleaning today. I have indeed been out fixer-ring. I've done 2 mechanical jobs today. I've done a Vauxhall Zafira rocker cover. I've done that. And I've also done a oil change on a Suzuki Celerio. Sounds like an ice cream, right? Little Suzuki, don't make them anymore. That was fairly straightforward, I'll be honest. I did film. I have filmed. I try and keep on top of filming, honestly. Filming a video you'd think were dead easy and you can just bang it together and send it out. No, not the case. I did, let me try and work this out. So I'm telling you, right, I did 41 minutes of filming, and that got me 13 minutes of footage after editing and messing about and bits and bobs like that. The only issue I'm having at the minute is the app that I use to edit and save is currently not saving. It's just sitting there spinning, so I can't upload the video until that app decides it's going to start behaving itself. But that's quite a good watch. I've tried again, another different variation of filming. I've also done it as a time lapse. So I talk at the beginning, and the repair itself is time lapse with some nicely chilled out music, and then I talk at the end as well. But if you've not noticed, hopefully you've noticed that just above my finger, hopefully, or there, depending where it is on your screen, you'll see there's a new logo. New logo. There you go. And that's been going strong. So what I want to do is, hopefully he's here in the audience somewhere. He's very, very shy. He's my good friend, Mr. Tom Stansfield. Now, he's been in the background and on the channel, not quite him, but his vehicle's been on the channel. Now, that's the T4 that's starting to be renovated. Renovated, is that the right word? Renovated, what's the word? Restored, that's the word. Mr. Tom Stansfield's having a T4 restored. It's the yellow T4 Volkswagen van that you have seen in one video before. Now, I'm helping him restore the vehicle in both of our free times because we do have children and we do lead very, very busy lives. And he's done a few little tweaks to, obviously, the logo that you see there. And a couple of little slides in the videos and stuff like that. So I've put them all together in this video, and I really want to show you guys this video. But the app's not working. The app's not working. Sucks, I know. It will do, hopefully, and we'll be able to get that video out to you guys ASAP. So if you're not on the channel already, on the YouTube channel, Tech Automotive, go and have a look, and you will see it pop up. Click the notification button. There's a little bell on every video that you watch. If you click the notification bell, it will let you know every time I post something. I do try and keep it as consistent as possible. Sometimes mechanical repairs don't come in. Sometimes it's right hard to do a detailing video based on the weather, time, anything like that, or I just haven't got a mucky car. My Octavia at the minute is absolutely hanging, and there is bird shit on the roof. I know, I said it, I feel bad. I apologise to everyone out there that's used to seeing my Octavia really clean. It's covered in everything. I don't know why, because it wasn't that long ago I cleaned it. I haven't really gone far in it either. Who knows? But anyway, that definitely needs cleaning because it sucks. And I hate looking at it when it's like that. It feels sorry for itself. Absolutely, Paul. We do love filming. 4 hours of filming for 3 minutes of footage. I know, right? It pains me, but imagine what it's like filming an actual movie, and you're there weeks to get one scene. That must be carnage. That must be carnage. Thank you very much, Mr. B. There's a lot of people behind the scenes that have chipped in and stuff like that. Everyone gives ideas, feedback, bits like that, including yourself, of course. And it's a conglomerate, whatever, congregation of all that put into one picture. Now, it wasn't done by myself because although I'm talented with a set of spanners, put me in front of a computer, it all falls out my arse. So, wasn't me. Darren at the Hairy Housewife YouTube channel. Now, if you've not been to see him, why not? Darren at the Hairy Housewife YouTube channel. Absolutely phenomenal. Great bloke. He did that. And what a bloke. What I say, what a bloke. He'll help anyone. Help absolutely anyone. So if you've not seen him, go check him out. The Hairy Housewife Detailing on YouTube. He's also got Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, TikTok. Everyone's got TikTok. And yeah, no problem, Mikey. I will speak to you. I don't know why it's not splicing. It's not. It won't save to my phone, so I can actually upload it onto YouTube. So whether the app's at fault, my phone's about ready to shit itself. Don't know. But I hope it's a good video for you guys out there to just have a little watch over. Obviously, as always, feedback is massive. Otherwise, I can't change it. So yeah, any kind of feedback is fantastic. The trolls love it. The trolls are all over anything I post. Don't ask why, but yeah, most things I post, you'll always get the one dickhead that will say, you should have done it this way. You should have done it that way. Why didn't you do it this way? Well, the reason I didn't do it the way that you lot, or the guy that's trolling me, is because that's not how you do it. Follow it. Volkswagen procedure, particularly if it's a warranty repair, I have to follow the manual. So if I'm fitting a bush and I've not put grease on the bush to fit it into the wishbone itself, it's because you don't need it. You don't need it. It says in the manual to grease the front bush when you fit that. Don't grease the rear bush. Because that's what Volkswagen tell me. It's not me being shit. It's not me missing a step out. That's me doing it properly. So whether you've got it in your head, you YouTube mechanics out there, you Google Master Techs, whatever you are, I'll do it properly. Everyone's entitled to their opinion. Totally get that. Make sure your opinion's valid before slating someone else, particularly when you don't go in front of camera yourself and you hide behind a screen and a keyboard. Saying, honestly, I try my hardest to give the best advice known. If I don't know, I'll find out. I never give shit advice. And on my videos, are you aware how hard it is to film a video? Massively. And the trolls, they're straight on it. There's a problem with this, there's a problem with that. You've got too many nose hairs, you've got a bogey hanging out your nose, your arse is airy. Honestly, they come out of it all. It's fantastic. Because what they don't realise is the more they comment and the more activity they drum up on a video, the more that the YouTube channel will, or YouTube algorithm gets fed. So it pushes the video out, more people see it, more people like it, and then the vicious circle starts. So it's actually doing me a favour being a troll. And it's not, you might think it's funny, but it just gives me potential. So yeah. And I don't post how-to videos. I just post me doing it. We try and do the videos. We try. I love it. I do apologise. I do go off in a bit of a tangent. But yeah, it is a nightmare. It is a nightmare. But I do massively enjoy creating content for you guys out there to watch. It's amazing that you guys come along every week here and support the channel massively. Ask the questions, get the advice, and talk to me outside of the channel as well. I'm a human being. At the end of the day, I am a human being. And yeah, I don't just sit in front of a computer. Honestly, you can talk to me. I'm literally like just any other person. So that's what I want. That's what I want. People can approach me. I'm not just going to ignore you. And to enjoy the content, most of all, enjoy the content, and to come here on a Sunday evening and enjoy the mechanical advice and bits and bobs like that. Because I had a customer, I want to say a customer, a subscriber who had a bit of an issue with his VRS, and it was only a boot button. And instead of taking ages over making a YouTube video and stuff like that, I literally held my camera in front of my face while doing this, taking a boot button apart for him to see why it's gone wrong, so he can do it himself, fix it himself before he traded it in. So ultimately saving him some money, giving a bit of knowledge as well, and that personal touch from yourself to obviously give him a video. That's the idea. That's what I wanted to do. Nice little how-to on sorting his boot button out, and he did, and loves it. Absolutely loves it. Now that's what I do for that. Just the enjoyment of helping people. That's all it is. Thank you very much for the comments. You're amazing. You're all absolutely amazing. Mechanicals. Let's get on to mechanicals. Talk to me, guys. We've had big news. I wouldn't say it's big news. It happens every year, to be quite honest with you. It's just whether it's mainstream media or not. The news love to give you shit news. They do. They love to give you absolute bollocks on a daily basis just to really rattle you and get you annoyed. The latest in the motor trade is 2-year MOTs. Not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Unfortunately, guys. Well, no, fortunately, guys. It's a load of crap, in my opinion. Obviously not affiliated with anyone. Cars can't make 12 months. Now, some people look after their cars religiously. Some people don't know where to put oil, don't know that they've got bald tyres. They literally fuel it and go. Some of them don't even fuel it. So the 2-year MOT, and they're saying it's going to cut the cost of living. It's not. It's between 30 and 50 quid a year. It's not going to help, really, is it? When in actual fact, if you've got a bald tyre and the MOT, you rely on the MOT to tell you've got a bald tyre, ain't for 2 years, and that tyre goes pop and does more damage, not saving anything, are you? So they're not helping, in my opinion. It's a little bit like the 6-month MOT extension. Did it help anyone? Just prolong the inevitable, really, didn't it? Just give you 6 months. Like I say, if you're not able to check your car for whatever reason, no judgments, put another 6 months on something that could have already been dangerous and automatically give you 6 months extra. For me, being an MOT tester as well, I love to give people that peace of mind. I've checked the car over, MOT the car. It's okay at the time of test. Obviously, we can't guarantee 12 months or whatever it is. That's just how long the MOT is. But it's okay at the time of test. Obviously, it's up to you as a car owner, as a license holder, that you obviously do your vehicle checks, lights, levels, tyres, brakes. And if you're not sure, garage. Take it to a garage. Most garages will do you a free VHC. It's a visual health check. That's the idea behind it, guys. Obviously, some people think that garages are there scamming people. Well, I can't speak for everyone, but for myself, we're there to help. We're there to we do videos. We film what we call on a See It Now. So See It Now in a dealership in particular. If you've ever worked in a dealership, you'll know. And yeah, it's called See It Now. So we don't just say, yeah, you got this fault. It's going to cost you loads of money. Have it repaired. No, you get a video, and the video shows you. What's going on. So it's not robbing you. We're literally showing you what we think needs doing now, what we think is going to need doing soon, and what will last till next service. Six-month helped me, as I wasn't using my car. Also, my MOT was among some birthdays. Now my MOT falls in line with my service, and it's not around birthdays. So that's the positive spin on the 6 months. It helped you move them closer together. So you've got your MOT and service all at the same time, and moves it around your busy points. So for you, it's worked out well, Mr. B, which is good. But what it didn't help is the MOT stations that lost out on 6 months of revenue for them extending it. I don't understand why it was extended. Because if you're in lockdown, garages were still open. I worked all through them, all three of them. It felt a bit rushed. That's all I'm saying. It felt a bit rushed. itchy beard. It's not even that warm. I don't know why it's itching. I bet it was, buddy. I bet it was because everything just went mental. Everything just went mental. We had 6 months worth of MOTs that had been extended, plus the MOTs that had been due at the time when the extension ended. It was nuts for us testers as well. It was one after the other after the other. It was a conveyor belt of MOT tests because of the lull before. I know it kind of made up for the revenue. I'm not excusing that fact, but it was hard. And I think we're just about getting on top of it, and they want to play with the MOT system again. I don't know why. There's lots of other things in my head could be changed or adapted to help the general public more than moving an MOT to every 2 years. My Superb is getting council tests on the 10th, getting them to MOT as well, as it doesn't cost any more easy to remember. Yeah, absolutely. You've got to have your council test for your taxi. And why not? It's a little bit stricter than an MOT, a council test. There's a lot more involved into it. So, yeah, they're basically doing the basics of an MOT and the council test. And if they're not charging you for the MOT, mint, mate. That's what you need. That's what you need. For those of you guys that aren't quite aware out there, that taxis have, or they used to have when I was working for a local firm, three MOTs a year. 2 of them being taxi tests every 6 months, council taxi tests, and then obviously it's actual MOT. So they're well looked after. As much as people don't like getting in taxis because they think they're haggard, they're really not. 3 MOTs a year, plus whatever service work they have. They obviously like to keep the cars in half decent nick. So to be fair, the mileage they're doing, they're having the brakes replaced often, tyres replaced really often. So yeah, taxis are well looked after. It's not a very popular myth, or it is a popular myth, that they're hanging, because they're not. They're quite strict checks. It's like PCVs, buses and passenger transportation and all that. They get a lot of tests on them. They're not just left for a year with hopefully a service. They're really, really not. Julia Clark, evening. You all right? Let's have a read. What if you can advise me, please? I'm due to start an apprenticeship soon. £4.81 an hour. It's my first year. He won't pay me any more, even though I'm 56 with bills. The thing annoying me is that he deducts an hour's pay for lunch, but still expects you to work half an hour of it. Does that sound right to you? Or is that quite usual practice? Nope. The apprenticeship wage is proper shit, in it. The first year will be, let me get this right, the first year should be minimum wage if you're over 19. Now, obviously, by your comment, you are. So £4.81 to me is wrong. Obviously, I will need to fact check that. You can't deduct an hour's pay from you and you're only having half an hour break. That's illegal. Don't matter whether you're an apprentice, fully qualified, don't matter. Don't matter. If you're having a half an hour dinner, he takes half an hour off you. Same with me. My dinner break is officially half an hour. They just don't pay me for that half an hour a day. So I do 8.5 hours a day, 8 working, half an hour not. But no, that's wrong, mate. That's wrong. Yeah, none of that. If you're not being paid for an hour, don't work for an hour. Simple as, mate. Money talks, buddy. That's wrong. But I'm well chuffed you've got an apprenticeship, buddy. Is it in a dealership or is it an independent? But I'm well chuffed. And obviously, of course, I fully support apprentices, learning, stuff like that. So, of course, if you need anything moving forward, buddy, advice, help, anything like that, give me a message. More than happy to help. Been there, been through it myself. Both cars in the same month, Mr. Watson. Unlucky. That's pretty bad. I'm quite fortunate in that because Rachel's car is not even had an MOT yet because it's too new. And mine's due at the end of June. When's yours, Bob?
March 23.
Ah, right. So Rachel's first MOT is March of next year. Mine's June this year. So we're all right. Hers is March, mine's June. There's a little cat there. She's fine. And I look after both cars anyway. So it shouldn't need anything for a couple of years at least. Hey up, Lee. You all right, buddy? Well done on correcting me earlier on the Pokemon. I'm a bit embarrassed by that. Yeah. Did you see who 152 was? Did you have a look? Because I did. I can't remember it, but it was a leaf Pokemon. No problem at all. Like I say, always here to help, and I look after our apprentice at Volkswagen. He has got a mentor that looks after him solidly as well. But should you have any questions, I'm always available to help him, as well as you guys out there. So the apprenticeship scheme is spot on, depending on where you're doing it. If you're at a local college, it's a bit different to doing it at the Volkswagen training centre. So where are you doing it, buddy? I'd love to know. I'm well interested in apprenticeship schemes and stuff like that, because, like I say, I did it myself. That was it, Lee. Chikorita. I forgot. Sorry. But yes, you're right. Mew is 150. Mewtwo, sorry, is 150, and Mew is 151. So it's been that long since I've played Pokemon. I've still got my original Game Boy, black and white, of course, with Pokemon Blue. So I actually turned it on the other day, and I was half tempted to get cracking in a game of it. Oh, no, I ain't got days to spend and lose on it, so I didn't. Your apprenticeship is an independent garage in Shrewsbury. So does that mean you're doing day release, buddy, and you go to college, a local college, 1 day a week and do the theory side of things? So it works out as 4 days a week at work, 1 day a week doing theory, and weekends off. Is that how it's working for you? Because that's what mine was. 4 days of work, 1 day at college, which was a Wednesday, and then moved to a Thursday, and then weekends off. Just remember my tax ran out yesterday. Imagine getting pulled with a fare in the car. Yeah, imagine that. Oh, wow. The beauty, I know it's tax and I know it's another bill, but the beauty of modern technology means you ain't got to go to a post office with your MOT certificate, your insurance certificate, and get a tax disc. Do you remember these? Of course you do. Them were the days. Back when you had 3 MOT sheets, 1 green, 1 red, and 1 yellow. Now it's all in one. Imagine getting pulled though. Yeah, the joy is you can just bang your reg in and your little tax reminder number online now, and you can cry in a corner after they've just robbed you blind. So yeah, unfortunately, depending on the age of your car and obviously the price and all sorts of bits and bobs like that, it depends on how much you're going to cry in the corner. Mine's £165 a year for a 2 litre diesel. Some people with the same engine and car as mine are paying £30 a year. Some people with bigger cars and the same engine are paying £20 a year. I know, floor tax system or what. And Rachel's car's a little 1 litre petrol turbo. Fabia, she's paying £165 a year, same as a 2 litre diesel, and that's based on emissions. Yay! Fundamentally flawed. What can you do? Can't argue it. Got to pay it if you want to drive, or not and get caught. It's not worth it. 4 days at work in a garage and 1 day at college. It's the best time of your life, mate. Enjoy it. I know you might feel a bit odd because of your age, but you really shouldn't. Honestly, you really shouldn't. There's people that I know still working, still learning the trade, well older than that, buddy. So I take my hat off to you, fair play. And as I say, I'm always here for a bit of advice, a bit of help, and even just to bounce ideas off because, like I say, been through it. And apprenticeships back then were a lot like less rules on how much they could hang you from stuff and fill your overalls with water and hang you from forklifts and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Can't really do it now. It's a bit rubbish, really, because that sort of makes you the mechanic you are. So I was definitely hung from forklifts and filled with water, and you know where you get the broom through your overalls and you can't move. Yeah, tied to a chair and my head shaved. Oh, I had it all. Sort of. You look back at it now and you think, yeah, they were brilliant times. Although I was literally cable tied to a chair with a shaved head. It was still fun. It's still fun. I've still got the pictures now. If you guys want to see them, I can post the picture of me with a lovely chunk missing out of my hair, cable tied. Oh, yeah, they took my trousers off as well. obviously I've got boxers on, and yeah, shaved my hair, so it's good fun. Weekend, what's that? You can't have a weekend off, Mr. Watson, because you're a business owner, a very good business owner as well. So you can't have weekends off. It's not a thing. It's not a thing. You've got to be selling all them detailing products to people that need them. So if you guys are into cleaning cars out there, or you just after some advice on what products you're not going to waste your money or time on, that is your man. He's on the screen now, Mr. Watson, of www.valeting.supplies.online, where you'll find all the products. And then if you give him a little message as well, he'll always reply. He'll give you the best advice possible. That's the type of guy he is. So he's in the comments. If you do wish to purchase anything, you can have a look at his website and give him a nudge. He'll always point in the right direction. Even if you're a beginner and you're not sure where to start, you don't know what you need, you don't know whether to waste a load of money on crap that's not going to work, or you just want the basics of basics, here's your man. Give him a nod. I buy stuff off Paul. Never had a regret. Rocks up very, very quickly, and is always what he says it is. And I will ask Paul for advice because, like I say, I am only a weekend warrior, driveway detailer, whatever it is. I'm still learning. The guy who owns the garage said that everyone who works there, his sister and 2 other guys, all have an hour deducted from their pay for lunch, but eat and drink whilst working through half an hour. No, that's bollocks, mate. No, I'm not having that. No. 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 If you're having an hour's dinner and you're sat down away from work, away from customers, not being bothered, then he takes an hour off you. If you're having half an hour's dinner and then you're having to work through another half an hour, that's half an hour's dinner. So we can only deduct 30 minutes pay if you're working 30 minutes out of your 60. That's not normal. That's not normal, and that's not legal. That's like asking you to work half an hour for free. It's not a thing. It's not a thing. Doesn't happen in doulas. If I don't have my dinner break, so say I'm really busy and I've got to get a job out or something like that, and I don't have my dinner break, I write it down on my overtime sheet and they pay me that half an hour every day if I want it. So that's wrong, mate. That's wrong. Hello. Sir what? Sir. Hello. Facebook's, I don't know why Facebook, it's been really bad of late. That's I said at the beginning of the video. That's it's not, they're not making it easy. I don't know whether it's because it's a dying platform or not. They're not making it easy. They're not at all. They're just not. So welcome. Just remind me, Sam from the Skoda Group. Hello, Sam from the Skoda Group. Thank you for telling me. I'm glad you did because I was just about to ask. How are you? Are you okay? I like the YouTube name, Sir Alotify. There you go. Got it. I'm a techie. Just write it in 16mm spanner form, and I'm good. Let's have a look. Still waiting to use my dual foam cannon. Bought off Paul. Hopefully find time soon. Yeah, absolutely, mate. Honestly, it is. It's hard, isn't it? When the weather's good, you're busy, and when the weather's crap, you can clean the car. That's why my Octavia looks like it does. Horrendous. It's not right, mate. It's not right. I would. It doesn't look like he's going to change his mind, being as he asks or expects everyone to do it. So while you're still in the apprenticeship, there's nothing stopping you approaching anyone. So don't obviously burn the bridge. Don't go nuts and jack it in and then be stuck without a job. Stick with it. I know it's shit, but stick with it because it's an open door at the minute. And approach people, of course. And if I knew anyone in Shrewsbury or that way, Shrewsbury, however you want to say it. I'm from the Midlands, so it's Shrewsbury. I don't know, but if I knew anyone, I'd put you in touch, matey. But I don't. Let me do some digging. I will try and help you as best I can because it's not right. It's not right at all. course you can. Yeah, pick my brains on a 2004 Lambra. I'm presuming that's got the 1.9 TDI engine in it, or the 2-litre TDI engine. The same. Yeah, pick the brains. I love it. Just a quick question. So I know someone who works in an independent garage. He says he's not entitled to lunch breaks. We're entitled to holiday. What? Thanks, Princess. So I know someone who works in an independent garage. He says he's not entitled to lunch breaks or entitled to holiday. No. No. Legal requirement, both of them. Yeah, nah, that's that. No. No, you can't not have dinner break and you can't not have holidays. Imagine working 52 weeks of the year. No, that's not right. Honestly, you need to have a look at your working rights laws, and should you need to, be wafting them under your boss's nose and saying that's absolutely outrageous, because no. What's going on with the world? What's going on? Why are we expected to not have dinner breaks and not have holidays? My hands are knackered from spannering 6 days a week. Of course, you've got to have holidays and dinner breaks. You go mental. Honestly, what is going on with the world? What chassis are they on? I've been told it's a modified T4 chassis. Put it into the garage for a set of rear brakes. Open the can of worms. Needs a new bearing on the back as well. I have no idea, buddy. That is an absolute banging question. An Alhambra would be a Charan in Volkswagen terms, or a Ford Galaxy. It could be a modified T4 chassis. Why is it open the can of worms, buddy? What's the crack? What's been said and what needs clarifying? Absolutely, as Mike says, you should be paid minimum wage or living wages. You can be bonded into training, which is a very small deduction of your wages, which is then paid back once you qualify. Now, another spin on that, which is massively popular in the dealerships, is they don't deduct anything for your training. All they do is, it was written in your contract, that once you've completed training, you've got to then work for them for a set amount of time, and then you don't have to pay for it. So say you do your MOT training and you leave within a month after doing it, they're going to charge you for that. If you do your MOT training and they say all training has to be paid unless, or if you work less than 2 years for them, fine. A lot of people will recoup training costs that way. So it ensures they've got a member of staff. You're not held. You can always pay for it. It ensures they've got a member of staff that's going to actually earn them what they've put into your back. That makes sense. I've been stung by it before. I did a lot of training courses for one particular company, and I left shortly after completing a few of them courses. I couldn't handle it anymore. And yeah, sure enough, out of my final wage, they deducted all the training costs. Which, the way I see it now, it was a bit shit at the time, obviously. The way I see it now is I funded my own training. So I paid for my own training, and it makes me more humble that I paid for that training. So I know I've invested in myself, is what I'm going at. Also needs a trap rod end on the front as it fell apart. Yes, 190 TDI 115 on a 5-speed auto. Oh, yeah, that's the age of the vehicle, because it is what it is, a 2004. They've got you right by the short and curlies because they can charge that amount for tax. If it was a slightly newer vehicle, you'd be on the newer tax system, which ain't that. Not good, is it? Not good at all. Yeah, totally. Health and safety, that you don't get break, yeah? You're handling mega machinery, lifting cars up and stuff like that for as long as you are in a day without a break. Nah. No, that's where it could get nasty and accidents happen, either with yourself or missing something on a car because you're that knackered and worked up. It's not worth it. Does that make a difference if he's an apprentice? No. No, apprentices still have the same working rights as a fully qualified technician. They actually have more rights. Apprentice can only work a certain amount of hours a week. So our apprentice in particular cannot work Saturdays because he hits his maximum amount of hours in a week. He's under 18. So he doesn't work Saturdays purely because of that. But yeah, there's a lot of rules in place now. You have to have breaks and you have to have holidays. Working rights in the UK, mate, for everyone employed. I know what you're getting at, Mr. Miller. You are your own boss, but I wouldn't say you was an arsehole. I say you were top bloke, to be fair. But yeah, I know what you mean, because as a taxi driver, have a lunch break. It's money you're not earning. Simple as. An holiday pay, you are self-employed, unfortunately. And again, if you're not working, you're not earning. I get it, mate. I get it totally. What started as new pads and discs has turned into a caliper, a bearing, a track rod end, and the service. Looking forward to that build, absolutely. Yeah, it's quite common on the Volkswagen brand of that age for the calipers to shit themselves. I did have a Zafira, no one. It was an Astra last week for a knackered caliper. So have a look at the videos on YouTube. You'll see just what happens to a caliper, and I can imagine that's the same thing that happened to yours. Yeah, that's a lot. But just think of it as an investment, buddy. If you've had all that done, then you ain't got to worry about it for a bit. I know it's a bit of an outlay, but again, it's an outlay that you ain't got to worry about for X amount of time. So it's an investment. Call it an investment. Makes sense. Mr. Watson, you're exactly in the same boat as Mr. Miller. You're self-employed. You are your own boss. So you can pay yourself holidays if you want, but it doesn't make sense to, really. So you're only taking money out of, if you are a business, your business, or if you are a self-employed taxi driver, you got to earn it, haven't you? You've got to earn it. Mr. B's off. Have a good night. I think I am too, to be fair. My daughter wants me to ring her. So, that being said, guys, thank you very much for coming. And thank you very much for Mr. Watson throughout this evening before the live, talking me into cheering up, pulling my head out of my arse. So thank you very much, guys. Same time next week. Have a good week. Enjoy your bank holiday. See you later.